Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. Okay, let's give it a few minutes for other students to get in. But happy Tuesday. Good morning. Sophia is here. Chance, good morning. Cadence, Brendan, Corin, and Caden. Okay, make sure that you have your cameras turned on for this morning. This is going to be your last Tuesday for this academic year, or for this year at least. So, close to the end of our week. And so I'm quite hoping that everyone has been doing a fantastic job with, all of their submissions. Okay, good morning once again. Good morning, Ryan and Jileha. I just sent out the link. Okay, make sure you join. Thank you, Brandon, for joining early, as well as Chance. Go ahead and join our live nearby. Okay. Peyton, I show you. Okay. Just waiting for others to get in. While we do that, I want you to make sure that you are getting into your live Nearpod. Okay, we have a minute. I have 7 students, 8 students here. Okay, I'm still waiting for 3 more who might be who are still not yet. 9. Okay. 2 more students who are still not yet in. 2 more. Okay, good. Now we're complete. I want to go to the next part of our day. Okay. I'm not really sure why I'm lagging. I mean, I thought, okay. So just let me know if you're missing anything so I can go back. But I can see that it's working fine right now. So I checked in this morning. So far, how are you feeling with your end of the semester class standing? Okay. Have you submitted all of your assignments in class? Click on A. You still have a lot of tasks to submit, but you're trying to do your best to do it one at a time. Click on B. And then I don't feel like doing late work. Click on C. Okay, good. Lindsay, noted on this. I saw your message. Thank you. I have also, for the benefit of everyone, I have checked most of the activities, the one from when I was gone from last Friday. Okay. And then we'll be doing more checking by the end of the day. We'll talk about deadlines also and some information by the end of our class today. Okay. All right. Let's see. How are we feeling this morning? Have we submitted all of our tasks? Okay. Others still have quite a submission, but they're trying their best to figure it out. And I think that's the best part as well. And I have been saying this since since yesterday actually. And I've been saying this to a lot of students, mainly because it's true, right? So if you are looking at your calendar, we are currently on the end of our week. And so if you have submitted everything, then you are going to have a very undisturbed Christmas vacation. And that's what I really wish for all of you, that you will have an undisturbed Christmas vacation and really enjoy your, vacation. Okay. So make sure that you have been submitting all of your assignments, no matter how late those are. I would check them. Okay. Especially the ones from the past 3 months ago. So I believe that most of the work there or most of the submissions still, you're still able to make attempts on it. Okay. All right, let me take a look at, okay, good. We have a 33% on I have submitted all my assignments, percent saying or students saying that um, I still have to submit, but I am trying my best to do it one at a time. Okay. And I do believe a very good attitude as well, especially today, Tuesday. As much as possible, I wanted to make sure that all of you, will get the chance to, work on some tasks or work on some assignments that are either incomplete, missing, or where you got a zero. So you're still able to work on those stuff and at the same time make more attempts to have your scores submitted, right? Or have these scores to be better at some point. Okay, so I'm really glad that a lot of you are saying, or a lot of you are thinking, well, I have lots and lots to do, but I am trying to do my best. I'm going to submit it one at a time. So that is the best attitude. Okay, remember, reminder, and I do believe you have seen, probably have heard a lot of teachers telling you that tomorrow is going to be the deadline of all of our submissions. In my case, which I have made a blast of an announcement from the past 2 or 3 weeks ago, in our announcements tab in Canvas, Classroom Canvas, activities will close on the 17th. So on the 18th, you will no longer be able to access any assignments at all. So make sure that you have done your part in submitting all of your requirements. And talking, I wanted to show this quick video before we get started. You students will be taking your end of the year or end of the semester test for literature and composition, and then to use the rest time to finish up with work or finish up with some activities. So I am going to show this one very quickly because it is a very interesting movie. Sorry. It is a very interesting video as to, the hacks that we do. So for your question, after you watch the video, I want you to do a quick takeaway for points or participation points. How can our everyday keep us fueled to move forward with our day-to-day task? Okay, hopefully to play the video. Okay, and you can totally do that now and get started with a quick collaborate board. Go ahead. Okay, just waiting a bit more. Last 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes. All right, let's try to take a look at some of our answers here. So the video is quite interesting because it shows us two things that are very different, but most of the time we choose to do the other one, or sometimes we choose to do the other positive thing. Um, Unfortunately, it's not only Gen Z, so even adults, okay, fall into this trap, or even anyone could fall into this. Say, for example, with me as well, right? So every time I plan to check on assignments, what I would do, especially when I'm teaching as well, is that I would always be away from my phone, aside from it keeps me on track with the alarm because I'm using a different time as you are. But it's quite important to also understand why this is particularly significant since we are moving forward with the end of our year. And I really like a lot of your answers. And you said that your everyday choices matter a lot. It makes us better and it makes us continue to grow. Or it could, literally make us stay where we are and don't make any progress at all. When we get more things done, it gives us motivation to even move forward. And this is our class. So the more you get things done, the more you get propelled to actually do it, or even, complete all of your assignments. Like today I have 4 assignments missing, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to sit here and I'm going to put my phone away and I'm going to submit it before I stand up from my table. Okay? You get motivated for your future, you get stuff done, you feel more relaxed. Like this, that the same thing as um what I was trying to say a while ago, right? If you're a person, or if you're a student who has done everything, like everything at all of your assignments, then that means that you get an under vacation, and you don't have, I don't know, probably your parents or adults in your home telling you that you still have some, submissions to make, right? Instead of starting your, vacation early. Okay. So you are going to start your vacation on the 20th because 19 we are already done. And so I motivate all of submitting all of your tasks, especially starting today. Okay. So tomorrow is going to be Wednesday, and we're going to have a bit of a work time as well. But today, here's what we are going to be answering our literature and composition end of the semester. So this end of the semester test covers all discussed. So if you want to take a look at that, we choose survival. If you want, you review quick. Not you go. If you want, you can already start. Now here's the thing. Okay, so your literature and composition 9 semester test. I'm sharing it right now. All right. I just have a quick request. So I want all tabs to be opened on literature and composition 9 semester test. If I see tabs that aren't it, I am going to close it. Okay. So I'm just trying to help you in making sure that you are able to answer all of your activities. If you're done, you have to let me know. So if I see you doing other work in this class, then I won't close the tab, and I am aware that you are already done with your submission. Okay. So go ahead and answer. There are 2 attempts for this test. You are able to make another attempt. Make sure that you review your answers, and you are still able to make another attempt for this specific test. So I am going to wait for everyone to enter. All right. And I'm I believe I have done. So this is go at 11 o'clock. Okay. So go ahead or test right now. Okay. I am questions. Please let me know in the chats. I am going to unmuters who might want to focus on reading out are able to to that. All right. If you have questions, and these are pressing questions, yeah, how about the others? I have 6 students here. I'm still waiting for more students to get in. Excuse me, students, you are able to make another attempt. Please keep using your attempt until you get your desired score. It is very possible that you get a perfect score because the exams would show you what the correct answers are. So you just really have to study them and then retake the test. So if you're feeling like you wanted to have an A or a B, then it's going to help a whole lot if you're trying to make more attempts to get a better score. All right, we still have 8 minutes left. Last 8 minutes left. Ryan, yes, it is due today. Yes. Students who are done with their test, let me move forward with this one. Katie, if you're asking if you're able to have some work time today, the answer is yes. Okay. So just give me some time to work, say this. So for our last 20 minutes of the class, I do believe we still have last 20, right? So for our last 20 minutes of the class, I just wanted to make sure, yes, Ryan, please move forward with it. You have last 20 minutes. So that took us like an hour or like 15 minutes. So keep going. I am in need of all the results of the test today. Okay, and I will be scoring afterwards as well. Okay, so work time for lit and comp 1. Make missing, incomplete, and task mark 0 a priority. If you are not done yet with your test right now, please make it a priority. It is a very important test because it is the last thing I am recording, and I intend to record it right away after in a few hours or in a few minutes. So assignments are due on December 17th, 4 p.m. as per LBA's schedule. Okay. So again, a quick reminder that all of our activities or my activities, especially in my class that have been opened in the past 2 or 3 months will be closed on December 17th at 4 p.m. All right, this means that you will no longer able to access all of those assignments. So make sure that you submit them right away. Okay, so if you check the calendar over there, the bottom part of that slide, for December. We are currently on December 16th, which is Tuesday. Our last day with LVA is 19th. And of course, you get to start with your nice break on the 20th and then 22. And then you are going to be back at school by January 6th. The reason is because January 5th is for teacher planning and staff development day. Okay. It's still winter break for 1 and 2. So that is quite plenty of time to be able to, um, you know, get stuff done, especially right now, or especially please this week, because it's kind of important to do that as well. Do not wait up last minute. This is your semester grade. It is not a first 9 weeks grade or a second 9 weeks grade. It is a semester grade. So semester grade needs to be at least 70% of your grade. Okay, LBA, as I am told, does not provide a credit, especially you will be you are starting earning to having that credit built in for ninth grade. And so you have to make sure that you have been submitting all of those. Second semester begins on the 6th. Okay, I repeat, second semester begins on the 6th when you come back. Okay, so that is going to be a new slate for all of us, and it's going to be our second semester. Our first semester ends this Friday. Okay, and then report cards will be on the 7th. All right, do we have any questions so far? So right now, if you're done with your test, I want to see in Go Guardian that you are looking for missing works that are marked 0. You're still able to make attempts on them. Please do not submit work that is not answered, because if you keep submitting them, I have to record them 0 again because there is no answer, so that you could make another submission. If you keep doing that, what's going to happen is that you are going to lose your attempts to answer the test. Now, if it was a mistake, you have to let me know right away so I can add another attempt for you. But if you keep, and I see some students doing this, right? They keep submitting assignments that do not have an answer. Please don't do that. I beg of you. Okay, because if you keep doing that, I have to mark them 0 again. Okay, I open all of the assignments and I read the assignments. Okay, it's just to impress on that. So if I see it's unanswered, but you have made a resubmission, it is going to be a 0. Okay, and then you will lose that another attempt. And so it's going to close on you. So if it's a mistake, you have to let me know right away. Okay, so right now I am expecting that everyone should go to their grades, or say, for example, their Canvas assignments, and see if there's anything that they're missing, or if there's anything that they think they're still supposed to do. Yes, that is correct. For some assignments, especially for Cami, they usually submit automatically after I open it and close it at one time. And so you have to let me know if you are able to still access it. Okay, but here's the thing as well, right? Most of our assignments are done online. Okay, and these are done in class. So once you see the submissions, or once you see of the work open, you have to do that right away with that span of time, so the activities won't close on you. So it's very important. Now, if it happens, let's say for example you're gone or you needed more time, okay, and I do grade right away, okay, because it tells you that you have to submit it, other than not grading it immediately. And so if that happens, you have to let me know, Mrs. Calasin, can you open another attempt for me? Because it kind of closed on me. I wasn't done with it yet. Okay, I can totally do that for you, but you have to let me know right away. Okay, so I will leave you be, and I'm going to have some students to enter breakout rooms. Okay. Just to see what's happening, so that I could really focus on uh, work that we can do together. All right. Kaden, can you enter that room 1, please? Oh, no, 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 sorry. It's Cadence. Do we have any questions so far with submissions or anything I can help you with, such as any activities that you think are very hard for you and that you really need help? I still have 10 minutes with you. Although we are going to do some work time on Wednesday. So if there are any activities that you find very difficult to do, you have to let me know. And then on Wednesday, I can, we can go ahead and enter a certain breakout room and then we can work on it together. Students, a soft reminder that if you cannot submit or if there is no submit button, you have to let me know. Okay. So, say, for example, if Corinne has done a specific activity and she couldn't see a certain submit button, she needs to send me the link in Canvas inbox so that I can go there. Because what happens is that if you don't send the link to me or if you don't click on submit, Canvas doesn't tell me if you have submitted. And so it's going to sit there not being graded at all, or if you have made another attempt. So your usual score or the first score that you did would stay to be the same score that you have gotten with the first time that you did the work. So you have to let me know. It's either you need to find the submit button. If it's not showing up, you have to let me know right away. Okay. Remember there are hiccups with learning virtually. And so it has already been a part of our lives, but you have to let me know and we have to be very proactive, especially this week, because if you're aiming for an A and if you're aiming for a B, I want that for you as well. But you have to let me know if there's anything I can help you with, because otherwise I wouldn't know. Okay. Not unless I see that you're not completing or some students are struggling with completing tasks. That's it. But in terms of which specific assignment you're struggling with, let me know, because sometimes it impedes your progress. And you're like, if you cannot answer a specific activity, you won't answer the rest. And sometimes it happens because it's sometimes, disheartening to do that. But let me know. I should be able to help out. All you got to do is to let me know if there's anything that I can help you with. So again, this is kind of a steep week for all of us. And hopefully you guys will all stay positive until the very end or until Friday. Okay, so Friday is going to be our last day together. And that is when we are going to meet after Wednesday. Okay, so it is very important that you stay positive with all of your submissions and try your best to really submit and beat those deadlines. Okay, deadline again for assignments as for LVA would be December 17th. That would be tomorrow at 4 p.m. All right. Do we have questions so far? I am going to check the attendance in a bit, so please don't leave because you will be marked absent. We're not done yet. Yes, perfect. All right. Yes, perfect. Thanks, Nevaeh. Yeah, that's the thing too. So focus on make it a priority. If it's something that has big credits or say 30 points, I think 30 points would be the highest one that I've had, aside from if you haven't done the podcast yet, which is 50 points, but the rest would be 30 and 20. So those are big credits for Lit and Comp 1. Make sure you do that. Students, Lit and Comp 1 is a prerequisite of another English class, I would believe, especially for English 10. So if you're unable to pass the semester, you have to go back and repeat it. Okay, and we don't want that to happen, okay? And hopefully, I'm really hoping nobody has to do that. So as long as you can get help and I am here and you are attending class, then let us try to help each other and figure it out together. Okay, you just have to really let me know, Mrs. Calasin, I'm struggling with this one. I don't know how to do this activity. You have to help me. That is okay. Okay, you just have to let me know if there is a problem with anything. All right. We have 5 minutes left. Let me check the attendance quick. All right, everyone, we have a minute left. If you don't have any questions, you are free to go. If you figured out that you have a question and you're no longer here in class, you are able to send me a quick inbox. You know what to do with that. All right. And I am going to make sure that I am able to go back to you as soon as I can. All right. If not, I am going to see you again tomorrow. And our last meeting would be on Friday. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow, everyone. Take care.